Hate Army General saying hate Army shit to Hate Army. If your name is Hate Army, there is no Hate Army, does not exist. Good vibes to the Hate Army. No. Maybe that's what I need to do. Set it in stone so it's routine so people know exactly when to expect it. Okay? Because there's confusion right now. So for example, I've been telling you guys how it works, and then every week it's the same. Within a few hours of the show, people rush over and start posting a video nominations. Now, I said it's first come, first serve. Obviously, it stands to reason. If you're nominating videos literally a few hours before the show airs, I'm not going to watch those videos. I've already set up the playlist and everything is good to go and ready to go ahead of time. So it's impossible for me to actually be adding videos last minute. It's already good to go, you know? That's number one. Number two, there's been confusion about where to post. For example, yesterday morning, someone became an ultra member right before the stream started, and then they went and posted up a nomination on a thread that wasn't the thread to nominate. And then they were upset because they were like, why didn't you watch my ultra level video? I'm like, what are you talking about? Why didn't you watch it? Well, where did you post it? Over here. That's not where you post it. You see? It's got to be on the threads that are absolutely specified to post up your videos. That has to be one place. I can't be looking at 20 different posts to try to figure out where people are posting. Now, in addition to that, there is something I should clarify here. All right? And this is no one's fault. This isn't your fault. It's not my fault. It's YouTube's fault. YouTube does not have a proper posting section for anything. First of all, you guys not realize this. There's a bunch of you right now in a stream chat watching me live on this podcast. There's over 300 people on the podcast. I think there's probably... How many people are active in the chat right now? I'm curious. Let's see what it says here. Participants. Does it have a number? It doesn't have a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like we got about roughly 20 or so people who are actively chatting in the chat. Okay. That's cool. Welcome, everyone. I'm glad you're here. You may not realize this. You are not in a chat room right now. We are not in a chat room together. What we are doing right now, we are staring at an ongoing comment listing. When you upload a YouTube video, there's a comment section. And essentially people just post their responses to the video, text, and they even have conversations and responses below the video. That's literally what you guys are talking in right now. You are not in a chat room. It looks like a chat room. It emulates the activity of a chat room, but it's not a chat room. YouTube doesn't implement this. Twitch does. Twitch actually has servers they've purchased from MIRC. Who knows what IRC and MIRC are? It's Internet Relay Chat is what IRC stands for. It is a very old chat client. It used to be around in the 1990s. I used to use it to chat with Street Fighter players across the country when there was no YouTube, there was no Twitch, there was no live streaming or video uploads. This is how you communicated with people on the internet, okay? So, Twitch bought ginormous amounts of server space to use just for their business, and that's what their chat, that's why their chat is fluid, it's active, it's very easy to adjust on the fly. This is why you can use emotes in multiple chat rooms, because it's all on the same server. You understand? You become a subscriber of someone on Twitch, then you go to someone else's chat and you can use their emotes in someone else's chat because it's all on the same server. There's no server here. You're literally sitting in a comment string on a video. That's right. That's why every time I make a YouTube stream, I have to set up an entirely separate video for it. I can't just have one running chat room that you guys can join at all times like you can have over on Twitch. Doesn't exist on YouTube. And you know what? It's a double-edged sword. In some ways, that's better, and in some ways, that's worse than Twitch. But the reason I bring this up is because every single comment on a channel is dictated by an arbitrary set of rules. That means comments that you leave on one of my videos are equivalent to comments you would leave here in a stream chat, and that's equivalent, listen to this, to comments you would leave on one of these thread posts on my channel on the community tab. They're all exactly the same and follow the same criteria. So why do I bring this up? Because sadly, as you guys know, I am one of the most trolled people on the internet when it comes to being a YouTuber, okay? Because of that, I have to have all these security measures in place to stop trolling. I used to have open comments on my videos many, many years ago. And what ended up happening was that this is how you don't play movement happened. And when that happened, people started competing to actually say the most offensive things possible in the comments of my videos because they knew, oh, Phil is just a one-man business. He doesn't have moderators that are sitting there looking at his video comments. He doesn't have paid employees that are filtering his stuff. Therefore, we know Phil can't control the comments on his videos. He just lets them ride. So we're going to say the most ridiculously disgusting things possible, whether it's doxing him and his family members, whether it's racist stuff, sexist stuff, sexual stuff. We're going to just fill his comment section with the most disgusting, offensive stuff so no one will ever want to use his comments. It actually became a contest. And the people who said the most offensive stuff would be highlighted in these "This is how you don't play" videos on the internet. It's disgusting. It's toxic. It shouldn't be allowed, but YouTube allows it. So, after literally like years of this happening, "This is how you don't play" started in 2012. The toxicity in that regard probably started around 2015, 2016. Around 2017, my actual longtime viewers who are fans of my content came to me and said, "Have you looked at your video comments lately?" And I was like, "No, I don't read them because there's nothing useful there. It's just toxic people competing to be toxic." And they said, "You got to turn them off. It's actually getting so bad that literally every video now is constant doxing and really offensive stuff to the point where as fans, we don't even want to look at your comment section anymore. It's that bad. And anyone who's a newcomer to your content, maybe just stumbled upon your channel, the moment they look at your comment section, they're going to leave. There's no way they're going to stay." So, at that time, I made the executive decision that it would be better to turn off video comments on my channel than leave them on. And I completely turned off video comments in 2017. And I feel like that was one of the reasons why my channel actually had a big decline, right? From 2017 all the way until 2021. So you're talking a 4-year time span, okay? I didn't care about DSP Gaming. DSP Gaming was essentially just a repository, a storage facility for my archives of my live streams that were coming off of Twitch. That's really all this was. It wasn't meant to be, "Oh, this is my active business" or anything. It was just, hey, you can't be there for the streams live, watch it on demand later, but there's no interaction, there's nothing there. It's just watch the video on demand, that's that, okay? And what happened is DSP Gaming saw a decline. You saw views go down, you saw subs go down. Actually, for the first time, things were actively going down on the channel for a series of years. Well, we all know what happened is 2 years ago, I left Twitch, I came back to YouTube full-time, I've been here full-time streaming, uploading, and now I'm actively hands-on back into the channel, and YouTube, in the meantime, instituted a bunch of awesome features, such as the inability to just have open comments without moderation. Now, YouTube does it for you. When you post up a comment on my video, YouTube filters your comment, looking for certain keywords, phrases, and offensive things. It'll auto-block you if it finds it offensive. If it's not, then it puts it into a queue. I review those comments. I manually approve them. I can thumb them up. I can respond to them. I have control over my content. They didn't have that back then. It didn't exist. It was all or nothing. And I was like, dude, there's no way I could do all this work myself. I'm not going to hire people to moderate these Twitch comments, Twitch comments, excuse me, these YouTube comments. I'm just going to turn them off. But now they have this control over it, okay, which is great. I'm really happy because now comments are back. They've been back for over a year, by the way. I turned them on in the late fall, early winter of 2021. And ever since, the past year to over a year and a half, people can actually have, open conversation on my videos again. And they do. They talk about games, they talk about me and my reaction to games. It's fun. I like having that sense, a sense of community has returned here to DSP Gaming. That's excellent. However, and this is why I'm telling you this story, this system applies to everything. Now on chat, I have the ability to override it. So you guys, as long as you're subscribers to this channel, you're able to talk in chat. All right? That's really the criteria, and then it's fine. But when it comes to video comments and when it comes to posting on threads, so if I make a members-only thread, hey, post here to post up your videos for DSP Reacts, the exact same criteria apply to the post there as do to video comments. So when people are posting up their video nominations, I have to manually approve every single one of their nominations for them to show up on the channel. So this is why some people have been saying, I don't get it. I posted up, but it's not showing up. Well, it's not showing up because I have to manually approve it. And to manually approve it, I have to go on my phone. I have to open up the YouTube app. I have to log in for the channel that you posted under, whether it was DSP Gaming or DSP Reacts. I have to go to my comments section. I have to actually go to held for review comments. And then when I'm staring at the held for review comments, I have to manually approve each and every one. Okay? Is it a lot of work? Yes, it is a lot of work. But I think it's worth it in the long run. I think that ultimately it's going to end up being something that will pan out. Okay? In fact, right now I'm taking a look. Here's all these new comments. Here we go. I'm approving all of these. Approve, approve, approve. There you go. And now those comments will show up. Same thing. If you're nominating videos, I approve, and then they show up. Okay? And it's just, it's the way it has to work. Maybe long term. If ever I grew, which I'll be honest with you, I don't have aspirations to really grow. But if my channels ever grew to the point where now it's unmanageable just for me, you can actually set it up that you have a team of people who have access to it along with me, who can also go through comments and manually approve or deny or whatever you need to do. So it's not just on me. I can actually have a team of moderators and stuff working on it. As for now, it's manageable. I can do it myself, okay? But since this system is all based on manual approval, it can lead to mistakes and it can lead to errors. So here's what happened. Yesterday, I'm live on the show of DSP versus the Internet. And as we're streaming, someone comes in and says, hey, Phil, I'm an ultra-level member of your show, and you didn't react to my video. What gives? And I said, oh, I'm sorry. Let me check. And I check live on the show, and the person's post isn't there. And I responded, I was like, I don't know if you're trolling me or not or whatever. It's not there. There's no post of what you're saying. So therefore, I just have to move on with the show. So I did. During the course of the show, that person emailed me, and admittedly, they were concerned and upset. And they have a right to be. They're an ultra member. They're entitled to get the same features as everyone else who joined and supported the channel. So they're like, look, here's my post. And they showed me that they had actually posted up. And I'm like, okay, let me look. And I go and I look. I see 6 posts. They're post number 7, but they're not there. And I'm staring at it, and I noticed something. Okay? Their post said edited. Edited. What does that mean? When you leave a video comment on YouTube, okay, you have the ability to edit that comment. However, with YouTube, it's kind of weird. When you edit a post, it re-enters that post back into the queue for me to approve that post again. Do you see? So let's say you posted up, hey Phil, I really liked your video today. Thanks for uploading. And then in a day, you edit that. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say good luck later on this week on DSP Reacts or something. Well, when you edit that, I have to reapprove that post as if it's a brand new one again. But what ends up happening is sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes YouTube glitches. And what I've noticed over the past several months is that people who are editing their posts just vanish. I never see them again. They just go into the fucking ether as if they never existed. Now, that's not your fault. That's not my fault. That's a shortcoming of YouTube's comment system. All right? So I wanted to say this morning, forewarn everyone. If you're leaving comments on my videos, if you're posting up in these threads on the community tab, if you edit your comment, it might literally vanish. You're actually better off just leaving a brand new comment than editing your existing comment. I don't know why YouTube is stupid like this, but yeah, I've noticed this actively because people are like, did you see my post? No, I didn't. I don't even know what you're talking about. Here it is. It's not there. These edited posts apparently don't show up properly. They do show up sometimes, but not always. So if you're someone who's posting up videos for DSP versus the Internet, do not edit your posts. I'm just forewarning you. It might just go like a freaking Thanos finger snap as if you had never posted. And it's stupid. I mean, how would you even know that? You wouldn't. I didn't even know this until yesterday when this person showed me evidence they had posted. And I'm staring at the thread. It's not there. And then I go into my comments. It's not there for approval. Where the hell did it go? So obviously, I felt bad and I offered the person. I said, next week, you nominate 2 videos. You're not supposed to, but I'm going to give you the opportunity because I didn't watch your video this week, and that's not your fault. Nominate 2 videos next week for the show, and I'll do both, okay? So that person is happy with the resolution, but I don't want this issue to keep happening. So again, if you're someone who posts a comment on one of my videos here or on DSP Reacts, if you're someone who's going to nominate stuff, you have to be sure not to edit your posts, all right? It's going to supposedly just disappear. And this sucks because you want the system to be streamlined, and it seems like every time I try to implement a feature on YouTube, it backfires. Like, seriously, I mean this too. Like, oh, let's use a poll. Oh, the poll can be abused. Oh, let's use this posting system. Oh, the posting system doesn't work. It's like, well, and this is what I mean too, because people are like, why don't you offer more features for channel members? Dude, I can't even trust the features that exist now to work. YouTube is very finicky in this regard. And they claim that they're such a great website. You know what I mean? It's like, everything they do on this website, it's like good intentions, but they go halfway and don't finish. And then they're onto something new. Like, I fully believe they're very well intentioned with this feature. They want comments to be great on videos and be manageable and be editable and be able to be moderated. They don't want someone to be harassed on their channel, right? So that's why they have these features in place. Do you think they have any idea that if you edit your comment, sometimes it just goes, whoop, gone? Of course they don't know that. But good luck trying to give them that feedback. I've tried giving YouTube feedback over the years, and it's like talking to the wall. Like, I'll give you an example. In the last year, I actually discovered a YouTube bug, okay? It's a bad bug. It's pretty bad. And I actually contacted my YouTube support because I have over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm able to talk to someone 24/7. So I went into the chat, and I'm talking to this person who likely, you know, it's like nighttime. You know, it's not someone who's in the United States or whatever. This is probably someone across the globe sitting in a call center in front of a computer with a checklist of standard answers they're supposed to give you, okay? Not very helpful. So I'm trying to explain to this person the bug that I've discovered. And it's like you're talking to a rock. Actually, sometimes I feel like if I talk to a rock, the rock would help me more. Because these people don't even have a basic knowledge of how YouTube works. That you're trying to explain, here's a bug I found. This is bad. This could actually hurt people's businesses. This could hurt the site. You gotta, what? Well, did you try this? Did you try this? No. I've been on YouTube for 15 years. I'm telling you, it's not a basic functionality problem that I don't know what I'm doing. I discovered a bug. This is a bad bug. That's a hole. That could actually be a problem for everyone. Could you submit this to like your research team for them to look into? What? Well, did you try this and this? No. I'm not telling you I'm troubleshooting to fix the bug. I'm telling you the bug exists. I need you to submit this to your team to review. Well, they'll argue with you. I'm just trying to help you. Really, I'm trying to help you in your business. It's something that I don't want to become a big issue. Please push this down the line. I know you're just a line level person. You probably don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Take what I just told you, copy paste it into a report, and send it off to someone who can actually look at it. But it's like, you have to talk with them for 45 minutes for them to even get to that point where they'll listen to you. It's like, and I've been, that's what I mean. Like, would I like to get this issue solved? Should I submit a bug report to say that edited comments can vanish? They won't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Edited comments, what does that mean? It's like, what? Anyway, so here's the thing. DSP versus the internet. I love the show, but it's always evolving. I think it's going to get better over time. I think this idea of voting, like, is it good? Is it mid? Is it bad? You vote and I vote. I think this is going to add a level of interactivity that's going to improve the show. I think we should give it a shot next week. However, what I need now is some feedback from you guys and some help from you guys, because it would be great if I could get some emotes. Right now, I have a thumbs up emote. That's it. I don't have a thumbs down, and I don't have a mid. If I could get some emotes that I could add to that channel that people could use if they're members to vote during the live streams, that would be outstanding. All right? And for those of you who are channel members over there, please do not edit your postings when you post up your nominations, okay? Now, I will post up the new threads to nominate videos tomorrow. I think a good practice would be every Monday I post up the new threads, maybe even live on the podcast tomorrow, okay? I actually think maybe that's what I should do, is every Monday morning, it's Monday morning, nominations. So I post up those threads, people who are members over there know every Monday morning Phil's going to post those up, and they can head over to DSP Reacts and start posting up their video nominations because it is first come, first serve. Okay? That's what I think I'm going to do. And then we'll get into a routine. And once we're in that routine, now it'll become commonplace, it'll become well known and accepted, and people will know what to do. Fair enough?